While picking up a high-end gaming PC is certainly one way to secure yourself the best possible performance in your video games, grabbing the best gaming console can be a more cost-efficient way to make sure you're not missing out on the latest and greatest games. Current generation systems such as the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S have all been available to buy for over 3 years now, so they're readily available worldwide. So, ready to discover the best gaming consoles of 2024? Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. Nintendo Switch Lite. The Nintendo Switch Lite is our #1 choice for those who want a console for kids and families. Not only does it have a lower asking price than the standard Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch OLED models at $199, $199, $200, but its smaller size is ideal for little hands, or just those who prefer a more compact system. Beyond that, there are plenty of bright, cheery colors, such as blue, pink, purple, and yellow. With a thick plastic construction, we found that the Nintendo Switch Lite is more durable than the standard Nintendo Switch model, meaning it should hold up a little better in the long term. Unlike the regular Switch, the Joy-Con controllers can't be removed, so they can't get lost. The screen is on the smaller side, especially when compared to the Nintendo Switch OLED model, but it still runs at the same 720p resolution as the Nintendo Switch and OLED. Its performance is the same too, so you don't need to worry about games running slower just because you're using a smaller system. However, it's worth keeping in mind the Nintendo Switch Lite's major limitation. It can't be docked and connected to a TV to play in TV mode. Instead, it's a solely portable system. Although this might not be a problem for children, it is definitely worth bearing in mind for other potential buyers. Number 4. Nintendo Switch OLED. The Nintendo Switch OLED is easily the definitive model of Nintendo's current consoles. Its internal processing power might be the same as the standard Nintendo Switch model, but its screen has been upgraded significantly. With a bigger 7-inch OLED panel, the best in the Nintendo Switch games look better than ever before when playing in handheld mode. At $349.99, $299.99, the Nintendo Switch OLED is more expensive than the standard Switch model, but is still much more affordable than Sony and Microsoft's current gen consoles, the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Of course, it's worth noting that the Nintendo Switch OLED isn't as powerful as these rival consoles, and those who play games ported to the system from other platforms may see them struggle slightly at times in comparison. Screen improvements aside, it's also worth noting that the Nintendo Switch OLED includes a wider kickstand as well as improved speakers, meaning that it's easier to play in tabletop mode and games sound better when the system isn't docked. You don't need to worry about having a small gaming library either, as all Nintendo Switch games are compatible with the OLED model. Despite the many upgrades found in the Nintendo Switch OLED, there are still some circumstances where buying the older original Nintendo Switch model is still advisable. This includes getting your hands on any potential limited edition designs, such as a cute Animal Crossing Switch, or if you can manage to snag one of the cheapest Nintendo Switch bundles and deals. Number 3. Xbox Series S, the best affordable gaming console. At just $300, the Xbox Series S presents incredible value. That's before additional discounts too, where we frequently see that price slashed to as low as $250, €199, or the addition of bundled games to bolster the package. While this low price point makes it an obvious choice for the best affordable gaming console, you should keep in mind that you are making a number of concessions when picking the Xbox Series S over its larger sibling or the PS5. For a start, the machine lacks a physical disk drive and is limited to a 1440p resolution instead of the 4K output of the Xbox Series X. This means that games will not look quite so sharp, especially if you're using a 4K monitor or expensive gaming TV. The 512GB SSD may also begin to fill out quicker than expected if you're downloading many of the larger titles that are available on Xbox Game Pass. This can be solved by the addition of a Seagate Xbox storage expansion card, but this is an expensive solution if you're after the higher capacity models. This console still lets you enjoy all the great current generation Xbox games like Forza Motorsport and Starfield for a fraction of the Xbox Series X's price. It also makes for a perfect media streaming center, offering native apps for Netflix and Disney+, where the 1440p resolution of this console helps make images look far crisper than your standard 1080p picture. Number 2. Xbox Series X, the most powerful gaming console. From a raw technical perspective, the Xbox Series X is comfortably the most powerful console currently available and is therefore our top pick if pure performance is your number one concern. A lot of the best Xbox Series X games look and sound phenomenal, thanks in no small part to the stellar implementation of Dolby Atmos surround sound and Dolby Vision, which complement the console's high-end specs very well. Priced at $500, the Xbox Series X is far better than what you would be getting for that price in the gaming PC or gaming laptop market. Like the PS5, the Xbox Series X also has 4K support and compatibility with desirable graphical features like ray tracing. As the system utilizes Gen 4.0 NVMe SSD tech for its storage, it is also unlikely to be slowing down anytime soon. The one area where the Xbox Series X may disappoint is in its software library, which lacks the many compelling console exclusives that you can find on PS5. There is also excellent backward compatibility, far better than what the PS5 offers, which allows you to play games dating all the way back to the original Xbox. That's not to say that the Xbox Series X lacks a handful of decent exclusives of its own. Of course. Forza Horizon 5 is one of the best racing games on the market, while simulator fans will surely appreciate the hardware-intensive and stunningly beautiful Microsoft Flight Simulator. There are loads of multi-platform releases to consider too, including the brilliant Lords of the Fallen and Sonic Superstars. Number 1. PlayStation 5, the best gaming console you can buy for 2024. With a library of incredible exclusives, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and The Last of Us Part 1, the PS5 is absolutely one of the best consoles you can buy right now. It might not be quite as powerful as the Xbox Series X on paper, but it still offers superb performance and in a wide range of first and third-party titles. You can expect to experience games with ray tracing and at resolutions up to 4K. The included controller, Sony's DualSense wireless controller, is also a major highlight with a brilliant form factor and fantastic haptic feedback. Priced at $500, you're getting plenty of value here compared to the competition. Purchasing games through discs can be great value, but there is also a cheaper digital version priced at $400, $380, which cuts out the disc drive if you wish to solely expand your collection of games via the digital store. It is worth nothing that the console's storage may become an issue if you buy lots of digital games, however. Although the console comes packed in with 667.2 GB of usable space out of the box, which does sound quite large, this will fill up very quickly given the large file sizes of many of the best PS5 games. Picking something up from our guide to the best SSD for PS5 can go a long way to help alleviate this issue. A new PS5 model is out now too, which has effectively replaced the digital and disc version of the base model. This revision is much slimmer, has a slightly more appealing design, and provides an option to purchase a detachable Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive.